Okay, so now when we clean them, make sure you don't leave any kind of the residue or rings that it kind of look gross. So you need to put them all the way in. Make sure it's tight, and then you turn this, and then tighten up.
You center that?
Center, center this, and then tighten, tight. And that's all you need to do. Make sure it's clean. I guess I didn't center. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, and how do you open that?
Okay, when you open them, this is the little switch here, right here. I mean, you just push them up and then pull them down.
And then what do you do with the vinegar?
Wait a minute. I'll stop. Okay. Just every so often, like I'd say 2-3 months. Yeah, cleansing it.
To clean it?
To clean it.
Okay, how do you clean it?
Just remove them. Just like, and then rinse it. Make sure you scrub.
What do you do with the vinegar?
The vinegar, we have to do it like every other week.
Okay.
If you use a machine like every day, I suggest that clean them every week. The vinegar, you're gonna pour it through here and let it run.
Like your
That's
coffee
it.
pot.
Yeah, it's just like your coffee pot.
And it evaporates out, correct?
Yeah. And then to refill the water, I think this is the cup that they gave us. They come with a machine, so I assume this probably gonna fill the hole. Okay, and then make sure the water not go over that red line there. See that red line, that mark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, little bit below, that's fine, but not go above that red line. The reason that if we do go over above that red line, it starts spitting out hot water, so it's not
Okay.
going. So we turn on. Do you see the red light?
What is that, the timer?
Yeah, this is a timer.
You put it on?
Well,
25?
I always turn it on like the max, like 25 minutes, because this one, for some reason, it take a good 10 minutes to heat the water up. It's just so slow. Okay, so if I have a client scheduled for facial, I always have them do the setup before they go to lunch. Because if they don't, and then the client have to wait for about 30 minutes for them to do the setup, make sure, the machine's running fine, but yeah, good 10 minutes to heat up the water. So, yeah, they might have, like if they want to come back about 5 minutes early before salon time, or sometimes I just come in and turn it on for them.
And you steam their face throughout the entire facial?
No. Like after the mask, you don't need it anymore.
Okay.
So, steamer should only go probably the max about 15 minutes. So I put on 25, 10 minutes to heat, and then 15 minutes to steam.
Okay, and then
Okay.
what if it shuts off?
We can always turn it back on.
So when do you,
The timer?
The timer, yeah, that time.
Okay.
when do you
Yeah.
start using during the facial, when do you put the steamer down?
Down, you mean like steam? Like before you clean the face.
So you
Okay,
put-
so start it,
Start it, and then by the time you do the mask,
Then
it
you
should
stop.
stop.
okay.
Yeah, because you don't want to, like moist up the mask, you want it to dry. So even that the steam is still going, it's still on, I just like pull it away. Because, and then if you want to soften the mask later, because, there are different type of masks. So if you want to soften the mask, if you use the mask that's really dry and hard, you need to have some kind of, either hot towel or steamer to break that up, to soften. So they can use steamer or they can use hot towel,
Is that
either.
gonna come on right away when you turn, like, let's say it goes, you turn it off or the time runs out and you wanna start it right back up?
Yeah.
It'll come right back
It come right back
right?
on, yeah.
'Cause it's already
It
hot.
come right back on because it's already warm up. So right now, it takes a good 10 minutes to actually warm the water and then start steaming.
So I'm wondering if we can get a set of instructions from start to finish.
Yeah, we can
with
make,
the
yeah, she's video and then she probably gonna type up,
make our steps.
make it steps,
Like
yeah.
cleanse.
Mhm.
So do you leave the water in there when you're done, or do you dump it?
Leave it in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I say make sure, they check the water. That time, if they leave it in for a couple of weeks, not checking, and then you can see how cloudy it gets, so.
And then it needs to be dumped
Needs to be
and
dumped,
cleaned
need to be cleaned.
with vinegar.
No, just soap and
Oh,
water.
okay.
Vinegar, that we clean the whole thing. We're gonna do vinegar cleaning.
Oh,
We
okay.
clean all, probably they have some kind of, holes in here, that vinegar can clean them all out.
Would you say once a month?
I say, yeah, it depends on
'Cause we
how.
could put a cleaning
Depends on
chart
how
in here.
often they use it, right?
Yeah,
Use
how
it a
often?
bunch, once a week, didn't you say?
Yeah, I say if say that if you do facials, like 2 facials every night, and then daytime use, I don't know how often, and that's about 8 facials per week. So yes, we need to clean.
So
Yeah.
when should make a checkoff list.
Yes, the reason that we need to clean it more often, so it won't stuck, If we leave it too long without cleaning, and then the steamer won't come out, and then it's,
Like a build-
it's
build
build
up.
up, and then, and, so that's why we need to have a list, once a month, that's the max we can go, okay? But if we use more, like I say, I know, right now at the beginning, we don't have that many facials, but toward the end of the year, we have facials every day, 2 every day.
See, and mine are wanting to do facials, but
Yeah.
I told them,
So, with this many students and we use it so much, yes, we need to clean it more often.
Okay, and you said instead of using steam to remove the mask, they can use a hot
Hot
towel.
towel. Mhm.
Okay, how do
That's
they,
option.
how do they use the hot towel warmer?
The towel warmer. Okay, this is very simple. Again, I have a lot of complaint about the new towel warmer, so,
not big enough.
no,
Getting hot.
not hot enough, and it takes a good half an hour.
So
To
when
heat
they
up.
set up the machine, they need to set up their towels
They
too.
need to set up the towel before they leave for lunch. That's evening class. Daytime, I don't know, you wanna use
Very
this,
beginning.
because if you don't have that much time, this is gonna be really, pain, because, I was gonna take the old towel warmer out and use it. We don't really care for this one. It's small, but it won't, it's compact. The reason we bought this, because we wanted to take it to, contest.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice, it's small enough, but it didn't really do the job. So anyway, when you turn it on, all you need to do, let me grab a towel. Hey, Stephanie. To get the towels in the towel warmer, this is how I normally do. I make sure that they do not have too much water. Squeeze. I just get,
No, well, nobody's looking at it.
if you want me to do a good video, I can, but. Fold it in 4 and then roll it. Just get a ring. For facial, I think it was me, I use 5 towels. And then some just use 4, some use 6, so it just depends. All right, so you place all your towels in the warmer.
Can you stack towels on top of each other?
Yeah, you can. And then you turn it heat, and then this is a UV light just to kill the bacteria. So
And you said 30 minutes.
this towel warmer.
Prior to a facial,
Huh?
30 minutes prior to a facial.
Yeah.
So it should be included in setup. So when they set this up, they should set this
Yeah.
up.
You
Okay.
guys, why don't you fill and see how much water should retain? Looks good to me.
Well, okay, I was gonna say they shouldn't be sopping wet.
No.
No, but they're pretty heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's about the way I do it.
okay.
It'll evaporate a little.
Okay, all right, let me get the attachment. This is for the cleanser. I don't know, the cleansing, I don't really like to use brush on my, when I cleanse, because I feel like I wanna use my hands. I feel I cleanse better with hands than brush. But, you know, if you wanna use the machine for the entire facial, yeah, you can. The
What
bigger,
are the different sizes for?
the bigger size is for the bigger area. The smaller size is for smaller. We actually have a smaller one,
Yeah, pretty.
and I couldn't find it. We have one about this size here. We can go over the nose area, the corner of the nose, and then, but I think, you know, with my small face, and some people have small faces, they can use a small one, even for the big areas.
So you
Okay.
think I need a big one?
If you think you have a big face. Okay, so let me do the attachment here for the brush. Okay. And here is a brush on the machine. Turn it on. And then, you know what? Yes, let's do that. Way, you know, your finger, and then you can turn this down a little bit so it won't be too strong.
Okay, what is this for?
This is to get all, you know, the underneath pimple, if they have some, just bring it up to the surface.
Extract.
The suck, you know,
Extract.
yeah, to extract. So, okay, I'm gonna slightly just like go.
Oh, yeah, extraction.
See, if
Oh,
you do
yeah.
it slightly, just kind of.
Where's this
And
for?
then this gonna be for the white and blackheads also. Okay. What's that?
You're steaming.
Oh. Steaming. I didn't feel anything. Okay. All right. So it has different shapes.
Does it matter what shape you use?
I like this one because I mean I can go, you know, like all over the bigger areas also. But if you want to go to a smaller, like corner of the nose, you can do this one. And then this one, you just like,
Does it have a hole on it too?
no, this one is very light. There's no,
That would be
mhm,
fun.
yeah.
Okay.
How would it feel?
It's very light. Yeah, very light, this one. But this one, it has the bigger,
Mm-hmm.
oh, so it really, you know, like. Okay, so those are the two vacuum tools attachments that I have. So it's really, this one they use the most. So to clean this one, I'm gonna go with the cleaning also. I'm gonna turn this down and then turn it off.
So,
Okay.
is that little one for the pimple and the bigger ones for the whole area?
Yeah, for the whole area. To clean this one, make sure, that's why, you know, I like to check the whole setup for them, and when they turn it back into me, I will check and make sure. Because if they have any white heads or black heads in here, if they don't clean them out, it's gonna be right in
How do
there.
they clean them?
We need to get a Q-tip, something small enough.
What about one of those baby bottle
but it
How's
had to
that?
go all the
Yeah.
way in here,
We
so.
don't have to soak them like our other tools.
Yes, but you have to actually go
scrub it.
in and scrub them.
Okay.
So, we need to find something small enough
What
to
about
go.
an eyelash thingy?
Yeah, that works.
So soak them in barbicide.
Soak in barbicide and make sure they get something like, either any kind of mascara wand or something like that. Just go inside, make sure they clean them all out, because if they don't, the next person, when they take this and use it,
We
Looks-
could get
it's
those
pretty
little
gross.
plastic pencil trays to put barbicide on, to lay them in, because we can't, if we put glass in glass,
no, we can use one of this.
that's what, yeah,
Yeah,
like this to
uh-huh.
Fill it up with
clean.
Fill it
Barbicide?
with barbicide.
Oh, the
Instead
little
of
nail
the-
thingy. Those little plastic.
Most of
Oh.
them still at the age that they have, acne problems, so, if they have severe, don't do it anyway, we're gonna send them to the physician, dermatologist, but not trying to give a facial, when they have severe acne problems. Okay, so now we're done with the, vacuum and spray. I'm gonna move to the high frequency here. High frequency is the thing that you can kill the bacteria after you extract. So it comes in a lot of different shapes.
So after you vacuum, you use the high frequency.
No,
to-
after you extract, actually,
Oh.
if you do any kind of extraction.
Oh, I thought that was an extraction.
Vacuum and
No, this is a
extraction.
vacuum, just bring it up to the surface.
Oh, and then
only,
extract it.
And then
Okay.
extract it.
With your fingers,
No,
Um,
or that little
They
pointy
have
one?
a little tool, but,
I don't have any.
I don't know that
I
we're
wouldn't
allowed
want
to
it.
use it. I'm not gonna.
I don't think we're supposed to.
No, so I'm not
I'm not
trying to.
doing
That little hook
Yeah.
looks like a weaving.
I don't think.
I don't think we're
No,
supposed
we're
to.
supposed to, so that's why I didn't really, but they still can use this if they, have some kind of, I'd see my girl just use the,
Hands and
hands and
gloves.
finger, and
They just
then-
have to have gloves on.
yeah, and then they,
Pre-moist the
and then they
skin.
use this afterward.
Okay,
Kill the
and what is,
bacteria.
that kills the bacteria
Uh-huh.
after an extraction?
Yeah, so it comes in, like different shape. This is called, it's like a spoon, okay?
Okay,
So it can go around, with the point here, they can go around the corners of your nose and smaller area, but try not to get close to the eyes, so,
okay, so not close to the eyes.
no. And then this is a mushroom,
Okay,
like your cheeks, in the largest.
okay, and how long do they use this current? Very
So-
quick or
No, I mean,
long?
normally I allow them to use like, not, past 10 minutes for the whole entire face.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, so I'd say 5 minutes, probably a good time. But if they have more than one area that they need to treat, and then, it just,
So you can do the whole face and then treat, like, I have this right here, I could treat that?
you can
Okay.
treat that. So if you treat that, it's probably gonna take about, like a minute or 30 seconds or
But it
so,
can
just
get
one.
worse before it gets better, once you start doing that.
Once it heads up.
Bacteria
Yeah.
killing.
Yeah, this is to kind of close the pores and then also kill the bacteria,
Okay,
so.
close
All
the
right.
pose and kill the bacteria.
Okay, so here I'm gonna, find the holes for this one.
Not the yellow.
Yeah.
It's this-
Okay, so where is
It's this one. Because we don't even have this one hooked up.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna use the mushroom because this is my favorite
Why?
piece. I don't know, I like to just do the bigger area, so, with this little thing, it's gonna take
Take
me a
forever?
long time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, to
Makes sense.
forever, so this one I can go over the entire face real quick. So I like this shape right here, I call it mushroom.
That's the one I always use.
And then I hardly use a spoon because I don't see, this one's good. All right, I'm gonna turn this on. Again, this one seems like, they're afraid because the sound of the current. I always turn it down to the minimum and then I slowly, look at that, you can hear it.
You can see it. It's
You can
turning purple.
hear it too, okay? All right,
So that's on medium.
okay. And this one, you have to put your finger on here to prevent shocking the client.
And then once
So you keep your finger on it the whole time.
Once you get on the skin, if they can't feel anything, you can turn it up higher.
Does it hurt your finger?
Finger off when you put it on your skin,
You can, yeah.
but it doesn't show up if you leave your finger. Leave it there.
Just kidding.
when I touches their skin, I always take my finger off, but always put my finger back.
Okay, all right, once it's on the skin, you can remove your finger. And then you can just go over. But when when you want to remove it from their face, you need to put your finger back and lift it up, okay?
Or leave it back.
They
Alright.
will.
We both might.
Yeah, they will.
Oh, they will.
They will.
Oh, you can
So-
smell it.
Yeah, I feel it in my skin.
Oh, you can smell it on my arm. Did it burn my hair off?
Feel. Okay, now put your finger there.
Oh, crap.
My!
My!
No, it's okay. Because see, if you keep zapping like this, you can feel it, but if you just put it up.
I guess I'm scared. Okay, let me try it. You gotta use your head.
You weren't expecting it.
I did it!
Use your head.
Wait, show us one more time. How you use your head.
Okay. All right, so make sure everything turned down to minimum speed because you don't want, people accidentally, attach it and then turn it on and
Turn it off.
scare 'em. And then you turn it off. Okay? So this galvanic, I'm not familiar with it, so I'm not gonna go over
Galvanic.
until I
That's for wrinkles.